Okezie Ikpeazu fires back at Otti after accusation of embezzling 10 billion that was meant to build an airport in Abia State. How can you collect a loan in the name of the government with an intention of building an airport in the state, but at the end of the day, the airport was not built, and you cannot even give full account of what happened to the money that you borrowed from the bank, and now you've left it for the next government to come and inherit and pay the debt. Otti set up a very massive audit for the past government, and they are coming up with a very serious accusations and how money was mismanaged and embezzled from the former government of Abia State. I'll be sharing with you a full interview of what Otti had to say about the forensic team and also the audits that he put in place to investigate what happened during the past government regime, and also Okezie Ikpeazu response to this accusation and what he said really happened to the money that was meant to build an airport. I can't even imagine, like, a state like Abia State don't even have an airport. This is really an embarrassment to the state. And you borrowed money from the bank to build this airport. The airport was not built, and you cannot even give full account of what happened to the money. This is really funny. I don't know what this politician see us like. I'll be sharing with you all they had to say concerning it. Drop a comment below, tell what you think about it, like and share, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
That what also inspired the thought of Abia having an airport?
Yes, but I like to correct from the outset. We were thinking about a trade port.
Trade port?
Yes, because all we do in Nigeria is airport, and they don't seem viable. I wasn't thinking, Abia doesn't have money to sustain an airport. If it is for the purposes of airplane will land and airplane will take off. So we were saying, we can bring a small area into the airport so that somebody can come to the airport to shop and sleep and wait and then connect the next flight to the next location, as they do in Dubai. A small conference center, small hotel, whatever, so people can, there'll be life even after, and then but at some point we found out that we have 15 markets in Aba. At the point we were thinking about this trade port, we realized that the road to area was bad. The road to Zuku market was bad. The road to Ngwa Road market was bad. So all our markets, we couldn't connect. And my vision, dovetailing from my desire to drive trade and commerce, was to interconnect all the markets. And I will tell you the relevance in a minute. So we decided to suspend the airport project. So today, when the people talk about money for airport or whatever, I think they are questioning my decision to change my mind. And I have right at that time as governor to say, I don't want this airport now. Because if you land at the airport, where are you going to? You can't go to area. So I had to, agree with the status quo at that time for us to finish some of this road. I'm happy that today I finished Ezuku Road from that fund. I finished Fox Road from that fund. Ngwa Road is okay. Osusu Road is okay. So today you can connect area through Osusu Road to Ezuku Market and connect Ezuku Market to Ngwa Road Market. So I succeeded in interconnecting all the markets courtesy of that fund which we were supposed to, as it were, deploy for airport. And thank God we took that decision, because if we had gone ahead with that, 10 billion wouldn't have done an airport anyway. And that airport, I know about some airports right now that were commissioned that are yet to receive aeroplane. So why would I tie down 10 billion naira for nothing? So I assure you, no dime of that money was diverted.
So the allegation as put forward by your successor, Dr. Alex Otti, that the money was diverted into 32 accounts is not correct.
No. Far from it. We published the 32 contractors. In fact, they were not 32. They were about 20 something. Because the Ministry of Works got money from that. The Ministry of Public Utilities got money for street light from that. So it is wrong to say 32 contractors. But among the contractors, 20-something of them Some got as small as 30 million. Some got 12 million. What will you be diverting from 12 million and 30 million? And then we, in that publication, we gave date when the money was paid into the contractor's account. We gave the contractor's identity. We gave the roads that the contractor was supposed to do. So what I expect a discerning mind to do was to follow the trail. You can, I mean, it's not, nothing was paid cash. You follow the trail and see if a dime was diverted into somebody's account, apart from for the said purpose. But if you trail and see that the man was buying asphalt, he was buying sand, he was buying gravel, and you go to where the Fox Road is, and you see that Fox Road is standing, I mean, the matter speaks for itself. But the good thing is that, my brother, if they follow the trail of that 10 billion, they will acknowledge with their mouth that some job was done, contrary to the opinion that they have out there. It will be clear that Fox Road was done by this government from that fund. Esiku Road was done. Ojikelen was done. Milverton was done. Afi-Ibeji Nobakala was done. And so many of them.
Talking about corruption, I had set up a forensic audit as soon as I took over last year in Abia. And so that there won't be any argument, I called in one of the top 3 audit firms in the world. And not too long ago, they turned in their report. And some of the things in the report are frightening. So, some 9.3 billion naira was paid to 7 contractors for contracts that were not executed at all up till today. Another 15.9 billion naira, almost 16 billion, was paid to 63 contractors with no supporting documents anywhere in the state. Another 12 billion naira was paid to 2 contractors for contracts that do not exist. Out of this figure, 10 billion naira was on September 25, 2020. And that is almost 4 years. Paid to some contractor for the construction of Abia State Airport. We have spent time trying to locate the airport. Up till now, we have failed. In fact, one of my aides told me the other day that maybe we are using native intelligence to look for the airport, that we should seek artificial intelligence. So as we continue to look for our airport, we have also involved security agencies to help us search. And so that's just an example of what typically happens. And when you juxtapose that with pensions that were lying unpaid for about 10 years and salary arrears, just one of these heading, the 10 billion that was spent to build a non-existent airport was exactly the amount of money that our government used to take up the pension arrears.